Alright, we're ready to go. This is Portent. So this is the first mission in like the trilogy of the DLC for Progeny.
The council intel report indicating alien activity in the area. We need to secure the site and look for some clues.
This is the hit and run scout with no mobility, unfortunately.
Okay. That it is.
So the thing to know about this mission, well, things, is you get a lot of thin men. And there's generally like a pack right here outside the door, a pack in here, and like a pack at the back of the map, I think. And so, what I'd like to do is set up shop kind of in this area. Oh, we pulled. That was unfortunate. We have floaters.
Aufgepasst! Der Feind rollt an!
Okay. So maybe Groff doesn't get to stay here. Maybe Groff has to back all the way up. Which I kind of don't want to.
Was zum Teufel war das?
Two floaters. So... To be careful, because thin men have enough mobility. If I go to here, for example, the thin man can just come to here and flank me. I'm pretty sure I want to... get in places... So they can't open the shutter. So they can come through this door, they can jump up on the roof and come at me that way, or they can run around and come through this door. So maybe I can preemptively get on the roof with my other scout and get ready to handle them.
Dodger.
And if I'm gonna rocket, where am I going to rocket? Probably that way. So like this is probably not a bad position for Saito to be in, but Saito has no HP. So Saito is not rocketing. Saito is gonna hang tight and get ready to smoke. Rookie number 2 can go here.
Move!
You can go... Is there any place I can get vision on a thing? No. Well, in that case, might as well just get in here, here. I'd rather not dash and then have combat ready.
I'm on it, Commander.
Might be getting a little bit greedy here. I'd like to grenade from somewhere. Said that tile was going to get flanked. I still believe that. Let's come to here. See how they react. That looked like a dash. I hope it was a dash. Oh, these idiots. I think I can just grenade them all and have a laugh. Okay. So, can I somehow sneak a grenade around the corner? I cannot. What am I dealing with? 5 thin men. So there's 3 and 2. I'm pretty sure this is all the contact here. So I'm safe to come like to there. Hi. Alright. So this is an AP grenade. They're both pretty far back. Okay. If I can smoke, I can take a nice hit and run from there. Okay. So, but I gotta be really careful though. And I've made this error in the past. Like, let's say I smoke here, right? And I'm like, oh, I can avoid reaction fire. And then I run up and I'm out of smoke. These, because they started the turn with vision on me in Overwatch, like, I'm gonna get Overwatched from that tile, even if I avoid it, like, initially. So, yeah, with that in mind, I don't think I can do anything there. Ship can probably shoot. I think I just want to do this. It says it's going to hit the Shiv. I'm pretty sure it's not going to because it's behind heavy cover. Cover blocks the damage. So, let's trust. Yo, it hit my... What the heck? Where did my ship get hit? It's behind full cover. Sometimes this game does wacky things. So I have shredded my Shiv, which is not at all good. That's a terrible thing to do. 43. I can walk up to there and get vision on everybody, basically.
Okay.
Overwatch from there. Carbine with a 34. It's a pathetic carbine shot. I can rocket, but I don't want to. I think I just want to come here and shoot one of the thin men. I can disorient all of them, which is probably the play. I'm just so sad that I can't use Groff in a meaningful way this turn. If I run up and try to flank, I risk pulling additional contact. Just so sad. I guess I'll just steady weapon from here. Yeah. Okay. Steady weapon there. Maybe steady weapon here as well.
Commander.
Yeah, okay. So we'll concuss right there. Come to here. They're all hundreds. I think I'll take the closest one. Yeah. I think we take a hunker here. And we just sit tight with the Rocketeer. No need to do anything crazy. I mean, maybe I'll pop a smoke right there. I don't need to. Is it better to smoke the Shiv? No, I think it's better to save the smoke. Nice stagger.
Shot failed to connect.
So I can clear the corrosion and heal if I want to. I'm still being overwatched, so I can't do anything with my hit and run scout. It's really sad. I have a steadied weapon for a quick shot here. Another steadied weapon for another quick shot here. Overwatch is broken. I can walk up and shoot instead of heal if I feel like it. 9 tile flank.
Roskat.
55. It is so sad. Support scouts without, like... I'm trying to, like... Because you don't get bullseye, and you don't take a marksman scope at this stage in the game. So you're just, like, super weak. I want to clear corrosion. I think I just want to shoot here. 80. 60. Yeah, I think that's the order of operations. Shoot here. Now, that one... Ooh, actually, I might have to move my engineer back. Because the thin man can just run up here, take cover on my shiv, and then shoot my engineer. And that's going to make me sad. So I think I'm just going to back up. We can't do anything yet again. I can take a steady. Seems like a decent idea. Hunker. And just wait. Sure.
It's raining death over here.
All right. Oh, I'm being overwatched by that one. But I do have a steadied weapon. And I'm going to take this shot.
Negative ammo. I'm spent. Rock and roll.
I get an exclamation mark. Thank you.
Target's still up.
Oh, but they're all overwatching me. Okay. So, what I can do is run out here and pop you. It's just so unfortunate, right? Like, being Overwatch pinned makes it so you really cannot do anything. Enemy Overwatch is unbelievably strong. Yeah, and I can't even tell what the percentage shot is because of line of sight asymmetry. So, I can grenade onto you fellas, and I think I'm gonna do that, actually. So my options are I can go here and point blank shot, which is not going to kill, or I can basically flip around here and then grenade in a way that hits both of them. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. So that'll just outright kill the lower health Thin Man. And this might break the Overwatch. Nice. Alright. So... if I reload, it does have a shot on me. It's unfortunate. I might be able to get it with this. Good. 27? I mean, sure, why not? Okay, sometimes you just get lucky. And this is the last enemy. I can pistol shot it.
Zaraz tam będę. Coś tam jest. Co tu tak hałasuje?
87. Ooh, that's a yikes. It's a 70.
Ich hab trocken geballert. Feind lebt noch.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Ich mach mich los.
I guess I'm gonna have to battle scanner. Now this might not even kill, actually. If it doesn't kill... Alright, that's awkward. Well...
On my way.
And thin men in War Rebalance don't actually run away when they're being flanked. They just stand there and shoot you, even though you are flanking them. I could have positioned my scout better, I think, but I kind of expected to have higher aim. Alright, I'm okay with all that. I have not yet been heavily punished for my poor strategy.
Heading to that location.
Yeah, we're just taking reloads on these fellas. So we're gonna come here, clear the corrosion. Probably gonna take the kill on Groff, maybe not. Maybe we'll take it on... No, probably on Groff. I can just shoot through the wall. Point blank? Yeah, sure, okay. Impressive that that was only a 99, despite being point blank. Alright. So, next pod, we hit 2 pods, so there's 1 more pod on the map. At least that's my understanding of Portent.
Roger that. Locked and loaded. Let's rock.
Leave it.
I don't think I need to be aggressive here. There's a good chance the last pod is actually on the roof.
Chyba coś słyszałem. Gotów.
Set up a rocket for fun.
Eyes on
Oh, there we are.
Those bodies don't
Nobody's
look like they've
overwatching
been hit
us.
by alien
Alright.
weapons fire. These
So
men were killed by conventional bullets.
we're gonna do this.
Let's make this count.
Rookies can just dash up. 8.6 mobility. I don't think they can make it to the car. I hope they can't. Let's play everything else out and make sure. I can grenade. Can't really take a good shot. Can probably ram. Yeah, that's... I think I'm going to take that ram.
Sensors still indicate life signs in the area, Commander. New objective received.
Probably gonna have to walk up and... Well, so overwatching against thin men is a little bit awkward because they have shadow shot, which means they don't take reaction fire when they shoot. They do take reaction fire when they acid spit or when they run. So, how about I come... Scary thing is, right, if I go here, this thin man decides it wants to come here and then shoot me. I think I might just grenade them. Do I want to save the grenade for drop-ins? I feel like I need to save the grenade for drop-ins. Alright, let's play it just a little safe. We'll run up to like here.
Rolling out.
I'm gonna smoke there probably for my Rocketeer. Groff can probably just hide there.
Moving. Roger that. Scanning.
Do this. And then this.
Shoot.
Take a steady. We'll throw smoke there and then steady. What I'm expecting them to do is just shoot the shiv.
Bye-bye.
Alright.
I'm about to start keeping score.
Pretty okay result. We'll take our shots here. .63 with a steadied. Amazing. We've got carbines. These should hit. 94. Okay. That is the map. So, we've got to escort this fellow back toward the landing zone. And I have gotten myself in some quite awkward situations playing this map. And I suspect that the strategy I would like to use, let's see, I'm going to go heal with the engineer next turn, I think, is I would like to move all of my soldiers to the back half of the map and, like, front to back it, if that makes any sense.
I'm on the move. Good to go.
So Shiv can come to here, and we'll move up top. I also kind of want to see what the fire does. I think fire will last maybe one more turn, and then it's done.
Commander, looks like there's still someone alive over there. If we can bring them in for questioning, maybe we can figure out what happened here.
Je vais le réparer.
Ucross. Nachgeladen.
Already there.
Grab on Anton with a rookie. Leave you in heavy cover. Everyone there is fine.
It looks like he's the only witness to survive this fight.
Yeah.
For all we know, he was one of the aggressors. We need to bring him in.
Can I move him
Whether he
this
likes it or
turn?
not.
I can.
We have
Okay.
a new objective.
So we're going to chill out over here. Take a reload on the pistol just in case. I don't think it'll matter. And we'll move... Yeah, we're fine.
Commander, we're picking up new contacts moving into the AO.
One thin man. Two thin men. That's it. Okay. So the awkward situations I've gotten caught in is, like, I tried to spread my soldiers out on the map, and I got drop-ins, like, here, back here, and over there, and I was kind of, like, in a sandwiched position where I couldn't move in the ways that I wanted to. think I moved the shiv to here. Force the thin men to come to me. And I'm pretty sure this is secretly not cover. Right? Like, there's no symbol here. And I'm pretty sure I've gotten shot through this before and been very surprised. So, what do we do? I think we go to there. Go to there.
Ziel bestätigt.
Roger, Dodger.
And the rookie can afford to be in a slightly more dangerous position, I think. I mean, I guess we don't have to, right? Like, there's no reason to put people at risk.
Running.
And Anton can stay put back here.
This is only the beginning. It's only a matter
Take a... No, we don't need to reload.
Suis à couvert.
Interesting. Interesting choice there, thin person. I don't think I can sneak a flank. Can I? It's hard to see with this camera. No, it looks like I don't have vision up top. Yeah, because there's enough of floor blocking it. Okay. Well, you can stay there. I guess I can motion tracker, see where the other thin person is. So they're a little bit to the right of where I am here. So it looks like they're in the alley. I wonder if I can catch them out. If I can just get to a good position, like right there.
Affirmatif.
Nice. 35. No, I'm not going to take that shot. I'm just going to let Hirard handle that. I'm going to go ahead and block the flank, just in case this Tin Man tries to get crazy on me. I am being overwatched.
moving.
I'm going to take a steady. What to do? Suppose I can dash over here. Thin Man can get there and flank me anyway. Not sure what I want to do. Maybe the answer is do nothing. Come here, medkit. Sure.
Hey, quiet, you big baby. You're fine. You're nothing but
Then lets me come to here.
bunch of puppets.
I can actually come here and steady a shot against you. And you, friend, can like come to here.
10-4.
Makes sense.
Orders confirmed. Running.
Zabezpieczam teren. Maintaining position.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and run up and shoot this fella in the face, I think. I can ram for 6. I can come here and shoot. Good shot.
Je vais vers la position.
Yeah, the mobility you get from Grenadier is actually really useful. Because I have home ground bonus and Grenadier, so we just have so much move. Or mobility. So much move?
Przyjąłem. Ruszam. Hab's gehört.
Rolling out.
So what we are now doing is we are trying to position so that I can just dash Anton forward and into a
Yes, boss.
position where we can just protect. So if I can just dash Anton like this, I have enough smoke so that I can just cover Anton's exit route, I think, as long as everyone else is in protected positions.
I'm on it, Commander. On the move.
And I might
Heads up,
regret this. I don't think I will, though.
hostiles on the move.
I should be fine. One, two, three, 4, 5. That's a lot of drop-ins. Okay, I might regret that. I can concuss both of them. That's probably the play. Guess I'm immediately just gonna do this without thinking. There's a thin man over here. How am I gonna handle that? Probably there.
Will do.
Good.
What are you trying to prove?
There's a thin man over there and a thin man over here. So maybe Anton comes and hides right there. Okay, I've got an AP grenade. I think I'm going to start off with an AP grenade. This has a chance to concuss or to disorient. I'm afraid to throw it onto this tile because it, like, the thin man isn't turning red. Right, and earlier I was like, oh, come on, you know, clearly I'm throwing it onto the tile, but like the cover is blocking it, and it hit my shiv. So I don't trust the indicator. So I'm gonna only deal 75% damage. Deals 1 damage. Okay. Thin man is over here. I have to deal with this one somehow. I can concuss it with the Rocketeer, which is totally fine. Man, I played this so poorly. That's kind of the theme of this playthrough, though, I think. I'm just going to play a lot of things poorly. And Graf is still struggling, right? Because Graf just doesn't have any mobility. And I promised that Graf would shine later in the campaign. Graf is totally going to carry several missions. But until then, we're just going to stay on the struggle bus. 7163. I might as well just battle scanner this turn, right? Like, I'm going to shoot with the Shiv. Probably going to shoot with the infantry. Shotgun 86. SMG 66. Okay, we're taking a shotgun shot. I think I want to hit... What do I want to hit? I mean, I guess I just take the higher percent shot. Don't mess around. Nice. And we're gonna hide over here. The thin man's probably gonna run up, so I'd like to hit and run the thin man next turn. 83 and 81. Oh, actually. Unfortunate.
Oh, shut wide. Aye,
I'll
aye.
do this. Do I get vision? I do.
Moving.
64, 49. I might as well just do a steady. Now, I think what I have to do is I have to go concuss this thin man. I think. Unless I just hide. I can just go hide with Anton. And this thin man is uncontrolled. I still have the shiv shot. $65. Could just solve all my problems. You never know. Did not solve all my problems. But the fact that the shiv is hanging out there is probably a good thing. 88%. It's got 2.6 mobility, so it's safe to just take this shot. It can't come flank me. I think I'm just gonna go hide.
Let's do this.
We've got one or two uncontrolled thin men. Actually, three uncontrolled thin men.
Hostile contacts moving on your position.
One of them is at least red fogged.
Coming over here.
Interesting move. Could have run to flank me. Oh, we have more drop-ins. Oh, because we ran Anton. Huh. Well. $56. We have a steadied weapon for use on probably you. Unless I want to go 78 there. Huh. This thin man disappeared. I don't know where it is. So I am being overwatched by this sectoid. I can smoke grenade to get out of that, which is fine. I think I move Anton toward the exit and then deal with this. So a 30%. $96%.
Balance la grenade.
So that takes care of that. Think we go hunting. There is the thin man. Okay. $69 to hit. And if whatever I do, I'm probably going to get flanked by you next turn. So the question is, do I even bother taking this shot? I feel like the answer is no. What if I just come here and shoot? I have to figure out a way to handle this fellow. I feel like I just take this shot and then overwatch. Maybe not. That's a flank. That's a much better
Headed
flank.
there now.
I'm going to lose my steady, but that's fine. I'd rather take this shot than shoot a 69 at a hunkered floater. Okay. I have to be careful that I don't get, like... Because the floater can fly over and try to shoot Anton. I can go here and pistol shot this fellow, and most likely drop it. And if it lives and it gets a shot off, I think so be it. Like, really worried about what this floater is going to do. I think I just do this.
Aye, aye.
And...
On it.
Can I get flanked by the sectoid? I bet you it can flank me. How much aim does it have? 58. What if I just hunker? Not sure what I'm trying to accomplish with this Rocketeer. Maybe throw a flashbang up top if I need to? Sure. That's much better than everything else it could have done. As in much better for XCom. And it decided to acid spit, so that's perfect for us.
Nailed him.
So the sectoid can still potentially flank me. It's just gonna mind fray. Okay. So Anton is dashing toward the exit. We can... come up here.
J'avance. J'ai plus rien à tirer.
I sort of planned to be able to do something meaningful to this floater. Now I'm realizing I might not have the vision to do it. Sectoid is there. There's another floater somewhere. Yeah, I'm not going to hit that shot. So I'm actually a little bit worried now because Anton could potentially get shot at. Now, if I come here, this is a 59. I might just have to flashbang it. Flashbang reduces defense, so that puts me in a position where I can reasonably come to here with the shiv. Okay. That's a 5 tile shot. 63 is not fantastic. Okay. I don't have bullets. I wonder if there's like some crazy position I can shoot from, like way back here. 16 tiles. Nope, no vision. Unfortunate. Wow.
Moving to designated position.
Maybe I just smoke Anton and pray? And it is disoriented. It'll most likely just try to shoot Gerard. Which is also not great.
Moving.
Alright. It's red fogged enough that, like, I'm hopeful. Hopeful. And there's really no tile that I can hit it, huh? Yeah, the line of sight is just a little bit too awkward around that brick. You know, actually, there's a chance I can shoot it from this tile. No? 6. I guess not. Alright, well. Well, how about this? What if I stand right next to it with my rookie? Maybe it'll shoot my rookie instead of my engineer. Watch the AI be smart enough to just, like, fly over and shoot the escort and kill my mission. That would be hysterical, but also impressive.
Rock and roll.
Oh, it went for my engineer instead. It's, like, fascinating that it chooses to shoot one target over the other. Oh, I'm feeling the floater. It's right there. Alright. We're just running away, though.
Moving out.
Alright.
You're still not getting anything from me.
VIP is safe and on board.
Excellent work, Strike One. Wipe out any remaining aliens and come on home. Objectives updated.
Good to go.
Carbine shot? Cool. Okay.
I need ammo. Hoorah!
Alright.
As fast as I can. Je suis déjà.
Got
Moving.
We might need an extra turn because the mind frayed fella.
Good to go.
Oh, I reloaded my pistol instead of my assault weapon. Alright. Can I make it out? I can actually make it out. Alright, we're doing it. We're gonna eat the Overwatch. Maybe not. Okay. If that were not a rookie, I would have given it a smoke. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows?
Time to motor.
double time.
Fast forward.
Alright, well, that was a bit touch and go. As with all things, you'll get used to me playing poorly, and it'll be okay. Extract units.
Excellent work, Commander. Our friend here might be
The
uncooperative.
passive
at the
heal from
moment,
mechanic heals
but I have a
45%.
feeling a
Oh,
talk
yeah,
with
so this
Dr.
is
Colin will
if
change
your
his tune.
engineer is standing next to a mechanical unit when the mechanical unit takes damage, the engineer immediately heals it for a percentage. This is actually really strong. The problem is, like, the situations in which you can stand an engineer next to a mechanical unit while the mechanical unit is getting shot, I feel like those are pretty slim. So, like, what you can do is you can use the shiv to block the step out on the engineer and have the engineer, like, you know, behind heavy cover, and that kind of works. We'll see. And you can also do it with a mech, which is probably the more common one. Nice. We get a speed bonus. Kowalski gets an aim point. I was complaining about how low Kowalski's aim was, but it's pretty awesome.
Impressive work, Commander.
We get the
Our soldiers have to
OTS.
be feeling good after a mission
Alright, let's
like
look at
that.
our promotions. So Chloe with Grenadier gets Sapper. Sapper is not as strong as it was in Long War. In Long War, it was triple the environmental damage, I think. In this case, it's double the environmental damage. And everything, like, the environment is just stronger in Long War Rebalance. But Sapper is still a very strong perk, I think. Alright, so this rookie promotes probably into a gunner. I think this is going to replace, well, not replace, but, like, stand in Robert's place, potentially. And Hoffman, I think, is going to be a Rocketeer. So there's a second Rocketeer of the campaign. And basically, how am I deciding this? It's purely based on the will stat. I think every other stat, like, it matters, but it doesn't matter as much for non-shooting classes. Like, having extra HP is nice. Having extra mobility is nice. But really what makes the difference, I think, in functionality for support classes is your will. That's my current analysis on the game. So, like, part of it is, right, like, something that is worth, I guess, briefly discussing is a 5 HP soldier versus, like, a 7 HP soldier. So, like, let's look at our two rookies that just promoted. So it was not Roberts, Hoffman and Reed, right? So one has 5 HP, the other has 7 HP. You know, the question is, why would I not promote the higher HP soldier into a gunner who's more likely to get shot and then sustain damage? Kind of like Roberts, right? Roberts took a lot of damage, and that's why Roberts is in the med bay. The issue there is that realistically, right, most of the time you're not going to get shot so hard that you, like, die. Most of the time you're going to get shot and it's going to, like, punch through your armor, and then you're going to be injured. And so I'm, like, not characterizing that very well, but realistically, like, when I put, you know, this on and I have 12 HP, it's not really that I have 12 HP, it's that I have 7 HP. Because once the enemy punches through my 7 HP, I'm going to take a wound that's long enough that I'm just, like, out of the campaign for, like, a month or two. And granted, like, this isn't as bad as it used to be. It was, like, really, really bad, like, a couple months ago. Like, you would take a wound and be out for, like, 2.5 months. All right. And so if I, like, you know, I drop my ceramic plating, oh no, like, I have 4 HP before I get wounded. And so the difference between 5 and 7 base HP doesn't actually affect your survivability much, because your survivability realistically is how much armor HP you have. Once they punch through your armor, you're, like, so much out for injury time that it doesn't make that much of a difference whether you have 5 or 7. I mean, it does. Mathematically, it does. But, like, functionally, that's not the difference that makes. However, you gain throw range and reduced rocket scatter the more base HP you have. So, like, in this context, I'm thinking the 7 HP soldier is actually better as a Rocketeer than as a gunner, on top of the fact that it has high will. But that was my thought process there. So, like, definitely a different way to think about it than, like, in Classic Long War. Because in Classic Long War, I would definitely take the higher HP soldier as a gunner. All right, that was my thought process there. What am I doing? I'm waiting for the stun rifle. Got it. All right, once the stun rifle is done, what am I building? I want to build phalanx armors, but I need to build phoenix cannons first, I think. All right, 12 days. How many phoenix cannons? Like, I don't need to build a lot of them.
I have to believe that is not our future, provided, of course, that the aliens' technology remains in the right hands.
I wonder. So what if I build them quickly? It's 100. Oh, that's so many more alloys. Yikes. It's 5 days. What if I switch research projects and I do the Thin Man autopsy or the floater autopsy first? Yeah, what if I do this and then I build the Phoenix cannons? And I'm trying to decide how many I want. So Phoenix Cannons are super good against fighters. They're much better than laser cannons against fighters and destroyers. They're not particularly great against scouts and raiders. They're just like, because they have low hit. Laser weapons are good enough. Like, I don't know if the correct barracks is like 2 lasers and 4 phoenixes, or if it's like 4 lasers and 2 phoenixes. I'm guessing it's 2 lasers and 4 phoenixes. That's my guess. I guess we'll find out. It's all of my money and all of my alloys. But if I build them now in one batch, I don't have to worry about building them later. The fact that they're all of my money is less of a concern, because I get money every day. The fact that they're all of my alloys is a big concern. Let's go with 2 for now. Alright. Now let's consider. So we need, I think 4 of them need to be avalanches. We'll put 1 on stingrays. 15 mil for a scientist, I will take that any day, thank you very much. Excavation is complete for, what is that, the satellite nexus? Oh, I need to build the OTS. Oh, I'm being dumb. Can I build it quickly to make up for the lost time? I don't think it. I get XTP 1. 80 bucks and 10 meld. I think that's worth it. Is it? Nah. And okay, so why do I care? If I build this now, I can build 2 satellites and do that. Okay, so what's the time it takes? Satellites take 23 days and a bunch of money. Satellite Nexus takes 21 days. Okay, so I need to wait for enough money to even consider doing that. Okay, containment is done. I have the stun rifle. We're ready to go capture once we get the opportunity. So when do we capture? Preferably on a light abduction. Next best option I think is a crashed scout, and I think the next best option is like a medium, a moderate abduction. All right, so we do this. We're waiting for Phoenix cannons so we can build phalanx armor. 19 for an engineer, I'll grudgingly take that. Alright, now, Officer Training School XTP-1. This is a long war rebalance thing, and I think it's, like, the XTP-1, 2, 3 advancements are really, really good. I love this addition to the game. So, number 1, all of the rookies that you get automatically are promoted to Spec, automatically promoted to Lance Corporal, automatically promoted to Sergeant. So in the late game, you can just buy rookies and turn them into sergeants, and like any of your support soldiers that die, like you instantly regain support soldiers with all the important perks. Beautiful. The other thing that this does is it gives passive EXP every day to soldiers in your barracks. Not to injured ones, not to the ones who are being augmented or in the side chamber, but I think this is a great addition to the game. It really solves a problem that I feel like in classic Long War was that once you pass a certain point in the campaign, like you realistically can't, I mean you can, right? But like rookies, specs, lance corporals, like they're just not people. Like they don't do anything in the mission. You can't show them to the enemy at all. So they're just like tagging along and getting carried. And so realistically, the way you have to play Long War Classic is either like you just don't lose soldiers at all, or you end up having to replace dead soldiers with council request rewards, because you can get soldiers as rewards for council requests, right? And that's what you have to do. But in Long War Rebalance, you can like reasonably recruit soldiers in the mid and late game and have them be like useful. So that being said, I think so I have to think this through, just real quick. So I would like to put 2 satellites up on North America. That gives me, like, a lot of benefit. And in order to do that, I need $300 plus
Commander.
$852. So that's $1,152.
We should build additional uplinks as soon as possible to allow for new satellite deployment.
But I also need money for phalanx armor. How much money am I getting per day? 74. So that's at minimum 4 days from now. That's when the Phoenix cannons are done. I could delay my phalanx armors even more. Like wait until the laser cannons are done. I think I might do that. So phalanx armors don't actually give you more HP. They just give you an extra inventory slot. And I think they are lighter. So they give you like a 0.6 mobility boost. That's good, but it's not game changing. However, having the North America bonus is game changing. Let's go look at it. Right, because air superiority, so 25% discount to all new planes and air weapons is big. Maintenance cost down by 25% is also kind of big. I'm not actually sure how that's going to round on XCom finances, because right now interceptors are $6 a day. Minus 25%, that might actually round it down to $4 a day, right? Because 25% of 6 is 1.5, so it's going to be 4.5. It might actually round down to 4. So it's realistically going to give me a, $2 a day bonus. That's not what I'm really excited about right now. Although when I buy interceptors to go take a new continent, that will be exciting. The main one is aircraft weapons fire 15% faster. So there aren't a lot of ways that you can get bonuses to the air game, and it's just like a math problem, right? Like you send the planes and then you roll dice and hope that you roll better than the enemy does. And so any bonus that you get to aircraft, in my mind, is huge. All right, so let's take a look at this. We don't want that. We want like mid. Right. So the UFO now has 720 HP. Used to have 400, I believe. And so I think the average interception time, rather, not the average, the interception time is set to be like, I think 11.5 seconds or something. So what I can do is actually, hold on. Let's try this strat. I'm just going to shoot the Stingray once and then back out.
We're in pursuit.
So we're just rolling a heads or tails.
Disengaging.
Okay. And then we're going to send in 2 avalanche missiles. And that's, so mathematically this is 64 average DPS. That's taking into account how much damage the aircraft or the weapons do multiplied by 40%, right? So I think, let me pull up a calculator real quick. What's 32 divided by 0.4? So yeah, it's 80 DPS per avalanche. Multiplied by 40% is 32 DPS per avalanche. And I have 2 of them, so it's calculating 64 on average. So, right, like average this times 11 is 704. So I don't expect to be able to down the aircraft with just 1 round of avalanches. So we're going to send these out.
Enemy is padlocked.
We're going to try to do some damage. We have 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, and we're going to abort. Alright, and then we're going to finish it off with these. And the way we play Squadron Unleashed is, so I guess 1 airplane gets selected as the one that like is in front, I guess, and that one tanks 50% of the enemy shots, and the other one takes the other 50%. So when you only send out 2 planes, it doesn't really matter which one's which, but I think what I want to do, so this 2-kill interceptor, I would like it to take less damage. So I'm going to go on rear here, and I'm going to go on lead here. I'm going to try to balance it out So, like, this one comes back relatively unscathed. Right. That's my theory.
We have eyes on the bandit.
Ooh, rolling poorly. Okay, cool, we hit it. Really small crew. I think this is the time we go and try to capture things. So unfortunately, a flying hostile is not what we want to capture. We can only capture a thin man or a sectoid. Well, I guess we can also capture an outsider. So, let's take a look. Loading out with a shiv. So now, these were the 2 rookies that we got. So, rather, this was... No, I'm dumb. Burns was always in our barracks. Smits is who we got as a reward for doing Portent. So... Well, that was embarrassing. I was about to say something about XTP and rookies getting promoted to specs, but that was not at all what happened. And we promoted pain ourselves by doing the mission. All right, so we're in Mexico. We're taking Fuentes. And I'm actually going to take the stun rifle on Fuentes. And the stun rifle is what we need to use to capture things. And the scary bit is we don't... Like, we lose an inventory slot by picking up the stun rifle. So my options are I can try to be tanky and be safe, or I can take grenades and be less safe. And I don't know what the correct answer is. I could... Oh, God. This soldier is just so good, though. I want to take a... Maybe I'll take a stun rifle on somebody else. So the reason I was thinking about the stun rifle on Fuentes, right, is because the home ground bonus gives them so much mobility. So they're just a better soldier to carry the stun rifle than other people. I don't know. Let me think about this while I'm loading the rest out. Okay, so we're definitely taking a support. We have Rocketeers. I need to level up this Rocketeer. And this is the mission to level it up, right? Because there are so few enemies. Take a laser carbine. Take a jab rocket. I could consider an alien trophy. Just to get closer to the level up. I think we're promoting... Burns or Smits? I might go 1 medic, 1 engineer. So we'll do this. We'll take a carbine. We'll get tanky. And I think we'll just take like a concuss. No, a smoke probably. Yeah. All right. So starting out pretty weak squad. We'll take a strong soldier in Yosef. We'll take a strong soldier in Komarov. Yeah, because Komarov is really good against flying enemies. Mayhem just does fantastic against them. I really want to take somebody to level up. Yeah, the more I think about this, the more I feel like I just have to put... No, I have a better solution. You carry the stun rifle. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. So now we're just stronger. Yes. Yes. Okay, so last spot. It's either going to be engineer or it's going to be gunner. If I can get Reed to the Mayhem promotion, that's fantastic. But then again, if I just let Reed level up naturally, right? So what do I have? I have 226 EXP. That's 46 days. That's a long time to level up naturally. This will be back in 22 days. I think we're just going to turn Smits into an engineer. Yes? No. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's the deal. Smits is an engineer. Okay. And laser carbine, pistol. We'll take... What do we want to take? Trophy? Like, we're getting so greedy. Because if I take a trophy, I can level up faster. But I'm weaker as a soldier. Like, the only thing this soldier can do is shoot the carbine and heal the shiv. I honestly think that's good enough. Yeah. Let's roll. Alright, so I'm going to cut the video here. Portent was a long mission, so it's been a pleasure. Thanks for tuning in. I will see some of you next time. Peace.